The chameleon is one of nature's most fascinating creatures. It is not the fastest. It is not the strongest. It cannot fly. It cannot roar or dominate. Yet, it survives, adapts, and thrives in some of the most challenging environments on Earth. Its secret is not brute force, but flexibility, observation, patience, and strategic action. In a world that is constantly changing, the chameleon offers life lessons for human life. The way it moves, observes, adapts, and blends into its environment is not just a biological trait. It is a metaphor for resilience, intelligence, emotional awareness, and strategic growth. Understanding and adopting the chameleon mindset can help anyone navigate personal challenges, social dynamics, career hurdles, and emotional struggles. Below is a comprehensive guide to the chameleon mindset, the principles it embodies, and the actionable advice you can apply in your daily life. 1. Adaptability, the core of survival. Chameleons are famous for their ability to change color, but their adaptability is more than aesthetics. They adjust to their environment, threats, and opportunities. This teaches us a fundamental life lesson. Life is unpredictable, and flexibility is essential. In real life, your school environment may change, friendships may evolve, jobs may be lost, societal norms shift. Rigid thinking leads to struggle. Adaptable thinking leads to survival and growth. Embrace change as an opportunity, not a threat. Adjust your approach without compromising your values. Learn new skills as life demands them. Stay open to new perspectives and experiences. Example: a student may struggle with one teaching style, but thrive when they adjust their study methods. A professional may face company restructuring and succeed by learning new skills or taking on new responsibilities. 2. Observation before action. Chameleons are patient hunters. They observe their prey, evaluate distances, movements, and surroundings, and strike only when the timing is perfect. They rarely act impulsively. Success comes from calculated decisions, not impulsive reactions. Observation allows us to see patterns, understand risks, and act strategically. Watch before speaking in conflict. Analyze situations before making major decisions. Learn from others' successes and mistakes. Be patient in career growth or personal goals. Example: before negotiating a raise, observe workplace dynamics. Understand timing and presentation. The result is far more successful than rushing in without preparation. 3. Strategic camouflage, protecting your energy. Chameleons change color to blend in, protecting themselves from predators. In life, not every situation requires exposure or confrontation. Protect your energy by choosing when to engage and when to step back. Avoid unnecessary drama. Limit time with toxic individuals. Stay professional in conflict, but pick your battles wisely. Focus energy on what truly matters. Example: social media debates can drain emotional energy. Like the chameleon, sometimes the best move is to blend in and remain silent, conserving energy for meaningful actions. 4. Patience is power. Chameleons can wait motionless for hours. This is not laziness, it is strategic patience. Many people fail because they are impatient with results. They give up too soon or rush decisions. Understand that meaningful success takes time. Build habits slowly. Growth is cumulative. Avoid shortcuts that compromise quality. Trust your process. Example: entrepreneurs often fail not because their idea is bad, but because they lack patience. By consistently refining their product, learning the market, and observing trends, they eventually succeed.
Number 5. Awareness of surroundings. The chameleon's 360-degree vision allows it to stay alert to both threats and opportunities. It never ignores its environment. Awareness is a superpower. The more conscious you are of your surroundings, the better decisions you can make. Notice social cues in personal and professional interactions. Be aware of opportunities around you. Understand cultural, emotional, and market dynamics. Pay attention to your own patterns and triggers. Example: a student aware of class dynamics may notice opportunities for mentorship. A professional aware of company changes can position themselves for growth. Number 6. Emotional flexibility. Chameleons adapt not only to physical surroundings, but also to environmental conditions, temperature, light, mood of the environment. Emotional flexibility allows you to maintain stability in chaos. The ability to regulate emotions is critical to mental health, relationships, and professional success. Practice emotional awareness. Respond thoughtfully, not react impulsively. Accept feelings without being controlled by them. Shift perspectives to manage stress and conflicts. Example: facing criticism at work, instead of reacting defensively, absorb the feedback, reflect, and adjust your approach. Emotional flexibility turns challenges into opportunities. Number 7. Timing is everything. Chameleons strike at the perfect moment. They do not rush. They do not hesitate excessively. Timing often matters more than effort alone. Acting too early or too late can waste resources and opportunities. Plan your moves. Recognize when conditions are right. Avoid forcing outcomes. Balance patience with initiative. Example: investing or negotiating requires the right moment. Pushing too early or procrastinating too long reduces impact. Number 8. Self-reliance. A chameleon survives largely on its own. It doesn't rely on a group or external validation. It hunts, protects itself, and navigates danger independently. Self-reliance fosters confidence and resilience. While support networks are valuable, your growth and survival depend on your own skills and choices. Build personal skills and knowledge. Learn problem-solving and decision-making independently. Trust yourself in difficult situations. Avoid over-dependence on external validation. Example: a student learning a skill independently, rather than waiting for a teacher, develops resourcefulness. A professional who solves problems autonomously becomes indispensable. Number 9. Continuous adaptation. Chameleons do not stop adapting after one change. They constantly adjust to temperature, surroundings, and threats. Life is continuous change. Adaptation must be ongoing. Reevaluate your goals regularly. Adjust methods when results stagnate. Learn new skills as industries and life evolve. Stay flexible in personal habits and routines. Example: technology changes rapidly. A professional must keep learning to remain relevant. Stagnation leads to obsolescence. Number 10. Observation leads to learning. The chameleon watches not only to survive, but to learn patterns of its prey, threats, and environment. Observation is its education. Curiosity and observation drive growth. By watching, analyzing, and learning, we develop strategies for life. Observe successful people to learn habits. Study mistakes to avoid repeating them. Take note of patterns in relationships, markets, and personal behavior. Reflect on experiences regularly. An entrepreneur who observes competitors learns strategies without making the same mistakes.
Chameleons blend rather than fight. They survive not by overpowering, but by harmonizing with their environment. Sometimes the best strategy is alignment rather than confrontation. Avoid unnecessary conflict. Use harmony to advance. Focus on collaboration over competition. Avoid ego-driven conflicts. Find common ground before pushing your agenda. Use subtle influence rather than force. In workplaces, navigating politics by understanding and aligning with key stakeholders often yields better outcomes than direct confrontation. Small changes lead to big impact. A chameleon's small color shifts can dramatically change perception. Minor adjustments often determine survival. Small, consistent changes in behavior, mindset, or habits accumulate into major success over time. Make small daily improvements. Adjust communication style subtly for better relationships. Refine skills incrementally. Track progress consistently. Example: reading 20 minutes a day may seem minor, but leads to significant knowledge accumulation over months and years. Silence can be powerful. Chameleons do not make noise to survive. They act silently but decisively. You don't need to boast to be effective. Action speaks louder than words. Let your work show results. Avoid bragging or over-explaining. Focus on impact rather than recognition. Value substance over attention. Example: a student quietly mastering a skill may outperform those who only seek praise. A professional delivering consistent results will be recognized naturally. Resilience through adaptation. Chameleons survive predators, environmental stress, and scarcity through their adaptive strategies. Resilience is built by flexibility and resourcefulness, not resistance. Accept challenges as part of growth. Develop multiple strategies to overcome obstacles. Use setbacks to refine your approach. Cultivate a mindset that thrives in uncertainty. Example: facing repeated failures, a resilient entrepreneur pivots strategy while maintaining focus on the end goal. Self-awareness and reflection. Chameleons' adaptability requires acute awareness of themselves and their environment. Without understanding their limits and capabilities, they would not survive. Self-awareness is critical for growth, relationships, and decision-making. Reflect on your strengths and weaknesses regularly. Understand your emotional triggers. Monitor your habits and adjust accordingly. Use reflection to make conscious choices. Example: by reflecting on past mistakes, you prevent repetition and make wiser decisions moving forward. Patience in growth. The chameleon does not grow quickly. Its life is slow, deliberate, and strategic. Personal and professional growth is a marathon, not a sprint. Set long-term goals and be patient. Avoid comparison with faster-paced peers. Focus on sustainable progress. Celebrate small victories along the way. Example: an artist refining their craft over years eventually achieves mastery. Quick shortcuts often fail to produce lasting skill.
Every action of a chameleon, color change, strike, movement, is timed perfectly. Poor timing can mean danger or missed opportunity. Timing your actions, decisions, and communication enhances success. Study the right time to act in relationships, career, or investments. Avoid impulsive decisions. Observe trends before taking major steps. Wait strategically when needed. For example, negotiating a promotion at the right moment increases chances of success more than simply asking anytime. Embrace your uniqueness. Chameleons are unique in their abilities and approach. They do not try to be like other animals. They thrive by being themselves. Authenticity combined with adaptability is a recipe for success. Know your strengths and uniqueness. Adapt without imitating others. Celebrate individuality in work and personal life. Use your unique perspective to solve problems. For example, a writer with a unique voice stands out in a crowded market because they blend personal authenticity with adaptive strategy. Minimize exposure to danger. Chameleons are careful, calculating, and rarely expose themselves unnecessarily. Survival depends on minimizing unnecessary risks. Protect yourself by recognizing harmful situations, people, and habits. Avoid toxic relationships. Steer clear of high-risk decisions without preparation. Set boundaries to protect mental and emotional health. Evaluate risks before committing. For example, financial decisions require awareness of risk. Avoid impulsive investments or over-leveraging without research.
Every movement of a chameleon is a mix of observation, patience, and calculated action. Life success comes from strategy, learning, and intentional action rather than brute force. Approach goals strategically. Continuously observe and learn. Adjust tactics based on feedback. Combine patience with decisive action. A professional carefully analyzing market trends before launching a business ensures better chances of long-term success. The chameleon mindset in life. The chameleon is not the fastest, strongest, or loudest, yet it survives, adapts, and thrives. Its power lies in patience, observation, adaptability, emotional intelligence, strategic action, self-awareness, resilience, quiet confidence. Applying the chameleon mindset in life means adapting without losing your essence, observing before acting, protecting your energy and resources, being patient, resilient, and strategic, embracing your uniqueness while learning from your environment. Life is a constantly changing environment. Those who survive, thrive, and grow are those who adapt strategically, act decisively, and observe continuously. The chameleon teaches us that quiet, calculated, and intelligent action often outperforms loud, impulsive force. By thinking like a chameleon, you can navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and achieve meaningful success without losing your peace, integrity, or authenticity. Adopt the chameleon mindset. Blend when necessary. Strike when ready. Thrive in any environment.